Welcome on into the 16th episode of the Heel Tactics Podcast. Real quick, we hit 300 subscribers. Thank you very much.
Thank you to all.
Gravy train. Let's keep it rolling.
Yes, sir.
Big week. Very big week.
It was a week.
And a very crappy week.
Horrible week.
This was the week of Wrestlepalooza, and Wrestlepalooza
was the biggest L of the year by far.
This is easily the worst pay-per-view. It's not even close.
ESPN debut pay-per-view. God awful.
I think ESPN would have been better off debuting with a Worlds Collide.
ESPN rated the pay-per-view a C and said for such a highly promised card, the pay-per-view failed to deliver aside from the Io Sky and Vaquer match.
Love it.
Why not hold them accountable because it was bad?
Hey, if they keep putting on crap, like if the shows keep being crap, maybe they'll cancel the ESPN deal and go back to Peacock.
Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. But yeah, it was bad. I thought SmackDown, before we even get into the actual show, was just a bad show because you spent legitimately like 30 minutes of it with backstage segments and a like Snapchat recorded Cody Rhodes video on how to watch the ESPN or use the ESPN app to watch the pay-per-view. It was bad.
It's sad. It's sad to see a whole show go to freaking an ad.
Yeah.
But we had our Wrestlepalooza predictions. We added in Melo versus Sammy on SmackDown, which made it 6 matches.
Yep.
I got 5 out of 6.
I was 4 out of 6.
It came down to the Usos versus the Brawns, which I got the Brawns. You got the
LA
Usos.
Knight messed me up, man. Special guest referee, which we didn't know going into it either.
No,
but
they announced it the day
I was
of.
glad he was a special guest referee. Deserved a spot.
Yeah, added something interesting to this show.
Yeah.
But I'm still a champ. I will be defending at Crown Jewel. That's surely to be an interesting show.
It's to be something. But I guess we'll go straight into Palooza. We can go just match by match because the first match is the beginning of the downfall. Brock Lesnar.
It was the beginning of
John
the end.
Cena. Horrible.
This sucked.
Horrible.
This really,
When
really
Brock came
sucked.
back, I said, I'm going to hold out hope that these guys give us a good match. I was wrong to hold out hope. It was a Brock Lesnar match through and through. Brock Lesnar dominating the entire time. Cena getting absolutely nothing going at all. Cena gets the one spurt of offense in. F5s. It's over.
No one wants that.
Nope. Not a soul.
We've seen it.
Not a
We've
soul.
seen this exact thing just with suplexes and not F5s, essentially.
Paul Heyman introed Brock. I forgot to say that.
Who cares? So just going back on random stuff from the past. Nobody asked for that. Nobody wanted that. That's not doing any good for anybody.
Not a soul.
Wait, what is being accomplished? Cena, which we'll talk about in a few minutes, is already moving on from Brock, seemingly.
Because of how bad it was.
That was just a pile of steaming hot garbage. I would have rather seen Cena waste a spot on the retirement tour facing freaking Michael Cole.
Well, Brock destroyed Michael Cole, or tried to destroy Michael Cole.
I would have rather seen Cena face Michael Cole than Cena versus Brock Lesnar. And I think ESPN probably would have rather seen that too.
I think you throw the names down on a sheet of paper, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and you push it to the other end of the table where ESPN is sitting, and they read that and they say, oh yeah, let's go. And then they watch what
But you don't give them the
watched.
piece of... They don't read the fine script. There's going to be no build. Brock Lesnar is going to squash John Cena, and John Cena is going to do like 5 moves.
Yeah.
The match is going to be over. Everyone will be disappointed.
Horrible.
This is the second time Indianapolis is getting disappointment with John Cena. They had to watch him lose the Royal Rumble, and this was 10,000 times worse.
Yep. Tyrese Halliburton sitting in the front row was very unimpressed.
Devastated. I am
Very
so
unimpressed.
sorry, Tyrese.
Same.
He'd probably give this show an F.
No, he's probably too nice with everybody backstage to say it was an F.
He'd
But
probably
it
in
was
his
bad.
mind give the
In
show
his
an
mind.
F.
Yeah. Before I crap on the Cena Brock match anymore, the fact was was I excited for the ESPN deal?
No
No.
one's got the money for that.
No. It sucked having to pay more money to watch wrestling. And then they played the ESPN hype video, mixing
New
in the
intro for
WWE
WWE
cuts.
too.
Yeah, new intro. Triple H comes out, or he's talking over the intro and all that. Pat McAfee comes out.
It feels so fake.
Yes. Pat McAfee comes out. Tyrese Halliburton's in the car with him. Wade Barrett's back on commentary. I was like, okay, I'm going into it with an open mind. Brock comes out. I thought, all right, this is the determining factor, because if Cena doesn't beat Brock, it's going to be a low point already. Cena's interest was cool with all the kids. I was like, okay, Cena's happy. Cena's
Cena
nice.
wearing yellow. That's
Cena's,
a rare color.
Rare color
him.
for Cena. And then we get just
Garbage.
on SmackDown. Your first 15 minutes was literally Brock Lesnar walking around a ring with no commentary, because Michael Cole was about to get dropped, and then Corey Graves got involved and got dropped. It was the most boring 15 minutes I've watched in a long time. Horrible.
I need Brock Lesnar to go away forever.
Yeah, I'm with it.
He should have never come back.
No.
Unless it was for a random Rumble spot, you don't need him.
Even then, it's just going to turn into him throwing everybody out the ring. So.
He doesn't give anything to anyone. You either lose to Brock Lesnar or you beat Brock Lesnar in a horrible match.
He gave Cody a handshake last match he was there.
Okay. And honestly, I hated that feud.
Yes.
But that was still one of the better things Brock Lesnar's done in the past 10 years, just because it wasn't for a belt. It was more than one match. That was just a squash.
Yeah.
And it still sucked.
And the shock factor, because he came out and dropped Cody that night he was going to tag with him.
The
night
drop
after
was
Mania.
cool.
Yeah.
Brock attacking people not in a match is cool.
But
And then you put him in a match and all this, like when he's attacking someone, he is like a unchained freaking rabid dog.
Yes.
Who will just absolutely pummel and destroy someone.
Yes.
And then he gets in a ring for a match and it's just like suplex, F5. Laughing about
Clothesline,
it. Suplex.
Walk around.
Where's that Brock? Like, if his match is going to be that short, then let him absolutely maul someone like a bear.
Yeah.
Instead of just toying around with them. We get it, you can, but that's not interesting. No one wants to see that.
No. That's not
Especially against John Cena, who now has 5 more shows.
Yep. I would not have ever started my show if I was booking this show. Even with like the result that we got, if I knew how things were going to go down, I could have never started my show with it. Could have never started the show with it.
You got to put it at the start because you don't want them to get bummed out in the middle of the show and you don't want the main event to suck.
I get the reasoning.
But it shouldn't have just been that
Your
way.
first
if
match
Cena
and your last
lost
match
and it
should
was
be
a
the best
good match,
wrestling, though.
if Cena lost and it was a good match, I wouldn't hate it as much. But
Still
the match
hate it, but yeah.
sucked.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. First match, last match should be your best wrestling. If I'm doing this pay-per-view over, I'm putting Usos and Brawns in the first slot, and I'm putting Stephanie and Io in the main event. Because everything else in between, garbage. It was bad.
It's just so disappointing to see this. Because, like, we know they can do great shows still.
Yes.
But it's just so upsetting to watch every Monday Night Raw be better than every pay-per-view.
PLE.
I will die on that hill.
Yes.
Monday Night Raw is a great weekly show, even if a lot of the times the main event feels like the same match.
The same thing over and over. Yeah.
And then you get to a pay-per-view, and it's like, okay, you've had all these great feuds on Monday Night Raw. They're not even on the pay-per-view. And then what your pay-per-view is a ton of slop.
Yep.
Of people on different brands or main eventers or just gimmick, like, fun draw matches like CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Becky. Like, if this show, it wouldn't have been nearly as big because it wasn't the big names. But if this had, like, the Viking Raiders and New Day match on it, if this had Sammy versus Mello on it,
yes.
like, that would be some good wrestling on the show.
Yes.
A show doesn't have to be 5 matches where only one is good.
You were doing the ESPN debut, and according to what Triple H said a couple weeks ago on the Pat McAfee show, he said that ESPN asked them if they could do this date, that this was not a slated pay-per-view. This was we can put a card together for the debut of ESPN.
You could put
I don't know if that was
together
true or
than
not,
this.
but you put together some garbage. According to some places on Twitter, some pages on Twitter, The result of this match was supposed to be Cena going over until the morning of. Things were changed.
What, who got Vince in the writing room again?
Who knows? It's people saying stuff online. Can you truly trust the source? Who knows?
It's Michael P.S. Hayes.
But either way, it's John Cena's retirement tour. No one wants to see him lose.
And no one wants to see Cody beat him. No one wants to see him lose to someone he's lost to 1 trillion times. If this was an up-and-comer who could have really boosted himself off of beating Cena.
And actually put on a good match.
Like if this was like Sami Zayn. If you just...
Not an up-and-comer, but...
No, yeah. I'm not saying... Different sentence. If this was the Sami Zayn match with no Brock interference and you let Sami Zayn go clean over Cena...
weeks ago.
That would have been great.
Yes.
But it wasn't that.
No. It was Brock Lesnar.
I'd say that Sami Zayn match was probably my favorite match from the retirement tour, and it ended in a DQ to set up this garbage.
It definitely set up some garbage. In the end, he got hit with, I think, six F5s. Then he pinned him.
And then he got another
Then he pinned F5 the ref, F5 Cena. Which would make you think, okay, they're going to continue this.
He took the gloves off, and then he just walked away.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do a beatdown like he did to Randy at SummerSlam that one year.
Then Cena walks out ashamed, bows.
With thank you, Cena chants.
Thank you for that, Cena.
Thank you for physically walking out here tonight and just taking hits.
Thanks for the selling. Thank you. I'm really happy about that.
But that was the one match you got wrong, and one of the 2 matches I got wrong because we both expected John Cena to go over.
We both hoped. I don't think we've put in enough thought into how that match was going to go.
No, because we both said, I think during the predictions video, if they're planning to continue the feud, Brock beats him.
But now it seems like they're not planning to continue feud and Brock beat him straight up.
I think that's due to
what was the purpose?
Solely, if you ask me 100% right now why Triple H announced on Twitter today AJ Styles versus John Cena.
It's a holy crap. We are so sorry we offended y'all with that match. Here's something y'all wanted.
Absolutely. There was
God dang it, we are doing Cena versus AJ. Thank you. On one half of me, thank you so much. We are getting this match that we have begged for. The fans have... We want Randy. That match ended up kind of sucked. We want Punk. That was a good match. We want AJ.
Yes.
Everyone knows that it would be great. But, of course, they're giving it to us as a pity match, so it has no build.
Yeah, it's gonna have
AJ Styles is feuding with El Grande Americano.
With Dragon Lee as his tag team partner.
I swear to God, if they get involved in this.
Oh, God. Please, no. No.
AJ, Dragon Lee, and Cena versus El Grande.
That was my first thought.
At Survivor Series War Games.
No, my first thought was there's already a match between AJ and Dragon Lee versus 2 of the Los Americanos next week. I wouldn't be shocked if Cena jumps in and tags with him. And he says to AJ, I want you 100%, so I'm going to help you out. So you get a Cena match on Raw.
Or just don't waste the date.
I wouldn't waste the date. No. But, like you said, no build. That's the problem with it. You're going to get no real build.
I didn't want like a heel AJ going after Cena or anything. No. If Cena was still the champ, I would have been fine with heel Cena fighting face AJ. Yeah. I just wanted them to be like, I respect you so much.
Yes.
We have had so many great matches. I'm sorry I tried to end your career, John, and beat up John Cena. But we gotta run this back again.
Yeah. When they're going to.
Because that'd be the only one. Like, all the other ones with the old rivals were while Cena was heel.
Yes.
So it wasn't like we got to run this back. It was like, Cena, I got to beat you into your old self.
Yes.
Whereas this would have been, I respect you. I want this match.
Mm-hmm. Which is what the retirement tour really should have been from the beginning.
That's what the retirement tour should have been against the older guys.
But I'm saying, looking at it, now that we're here, looking back at it, with how horribly you fumbled the face turn, which wasn't even a face turn, it was just you walk out and you're a face again. The heel stuff should have never even happened.
I honestly think the entire retirement tour is a fumble.
Yes.
The whole thing is a fumble.
The greatest of all time, fumbled.
If it's this much of the retirement tour, this much is stuff that I liked.
Yeah.
I love getting to see Cena every week.
Yes.
I don't love getting to see what they give him. Here's what I liked. He became champ again.
Yes.
That's great. Beating Cody Rhodes, that's fine.
Great. beating Cody Rhodes is great.
I liked the CM Punk match. I don't like the way it ended, but I liked the CM Punk match. I liked the Logan Paul build, actually. And the match was fine.
Okay.
And then...
Scratching my head.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in terms of matches...
I mean, the Cody one at SummerSlam was fine, but also had a bad ending.
Yes, had a bad ending. But that match, and like you said, the Sammy match...
Oh, I loved the Sammy
are probably
match.
the two best matches of this run. Everything else that I've enjoyed has solely just been promos.
Okay, so let's look at the things I said I liked. The belt.
Yes.
The Punk match, the Logan feud, the Sammy match. Mm-hmm. And then when you look at those things, I probably like them about this much.
Yeah.
If you're listening audio only, that's a little bit. And then there's the stuff I don't like, which is massive, up here.
Yes.
Massive.
Yes.
Cody Rhodes beating him at SummerSlam with no build.
Yes.
Him instantly turning face again with no build.
Yes.
For Cody Rhodes to disappear.
With the title.
For a month, at least. Yeah, like...
He fought with Cena
I think it was 6
night.
weeks or something.
Yeah, and then was gone for like a month and a half.
There's that. Then you got R-Truth. This was the worst thing ever. You got the Ron Killings turn to turn back and play all of Cena's heel turn off as a joke. Yes. Next thing, the heel turn, the whole heel run. It sucked. The initial return sucked.
Some of the promos were good.
The promos were good. That was just Cena working with the cards he was dealt.
Yeah.
The Rock heel turn was one of the worst things ever. Travis Scott getting involved in the main event of WrestleMania.
Mercy.
What the heck is that? Come on.
Out of all of it, the most I'm disappointed in is Randy Orton. His greatest rival.
The Randy Orton match, his greatest rival, ending because of R-Truth.
Yes. Horrible.
Early into the run.
Yeah. Should never have been close to that beginning.
Backlash.
Such
a C-list pay-per-view. To put Cena... that's like Cena Roman on Battleground. Cena Roman. We should have gotten that.
But if you were to ask any of the people who work or write or do whatever WWE, they're not viewing a Backlash as a C pay-per-view. Every PLE except for WrestleMania
but when you have the name John Cena and Randy Orton,
it's a big
four at least.
Absolutely. I don't disagree.
It's a big four or retirement match.
Should have been the retirement match. But we're getting AJ. So yay.
And boo, because we should have been getting AJ in a better way than pity.
Yes, but I hope they tear the house.
Hey, AJ, I can't keep denying the fans. I don't pick my opponents, but I think we got to do this.
Triple H, are you listening?
We gotta do this. That's what we get.
Yep.
Tweets.
Yep.
This isn't WWE Speed on Twitter, which doesn't even exist anymore on there.
Speed champion.
That's your build.
Cena should have been Speed
That's your build for probably the most wanted match in this run for at least the last 5 months.
Yes. Everyone has been asking for AJ. They haven't even sniffed it out.
So we get a horrible Brock build just so that we can get no AJ build.
Yep. Nothing more to say about it. You've laid it out there. They're going to shoehorn in AJ Cena. And the bad part is fans will eat it up. And fans, because there was, I think in like a couple hours or something, 10.1 million likes on Cena's initial tweet where it was like, AJ, we need to do this. Triple H, are you watching or are you listening to the fans? And they're going to credit that the same way that they credited the Cody Rhodes stuff at WrestleMania 40 about the fans made this happen, and they're going to push it as, oh, we listen to the fans, but they don't, because this whole retirement run, as you just laid out,
this whole
has
last
been horrible.
year of WWE has just been a whole bunch of not listening to the fans, I would say.
Well, they listened to the fans and put their belt on Cody Rhodes, and since then...
What about the fans who wanted Karrion Kross?
Decline.
I don't like Karrion Kross, but what about those fans?
Agreed.
Did they listen to them?
They listened to the Cody Crybabies, but they didn't listen to
Did they listen to the fans that didn't want Brock Lesnar back? How about the fans that don't want WrestleMania going to Saudi Arabia?
No, you're not touching that. That's business. That's not what the fans
All
can
of it's
control.
business.
That's business. Yes and no.
Still. Are they really listening or are they playing us?
No, they're going to play you. No, not just you, but the public. They will play it as Triple H. They'll send Cena out there because Cena's the poster child, but they will send Cena out there and you guys made this match happen. If it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't be fighting AJ Styles tonight here in Perth, Australia. And for that, I thank you. And everyone will believe that it was the fans that made it happen. It wasn't the fans. It wasn't the fans necessarily in terms of liking a tweet. It was more so the backlash from how bad this Brock Lesnar situation was that made... We keep saying Triple H. I'm sure there's multiple people involved in making all the decisions. But Triple H and the brass of WWE to say... OMG,
it's bigger than WWE. It is TKO.
Doing. Yes, TKO is the parent company. But enough. We've ranted. Cena versus AJ. We'll talk about in the coming weeks. We had the match that cost me any shot of having this championship. Usos versus Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, the Vision.
It pretty much ended up being a no DQ match because
LA Knight was the
didn't
ref.
really care. Mm-hmm. That's fine. That was the better decision to make for it. I don't have too much to say about the match itself. We're getting a tornado tag next week between them, so it's going to be pretty similar.
Yeah, this match was solely meant to just progress that Jey Uso LA storyline. I mean, Braun and Bronson got the win, which did help give them a little bump, I guess.
I wish the result or the ending would have just been a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Because it's like Jey Uso gets messed up with LA Knight, and Jay and Jimmy get double speared by Braun through a table, and that's it. Which cool
double
spot.
Tsunami? Yeah, I think it was a double
I
tsunami.
thought it was just the spear and then the pin. I might be wrong. But, like, that's just kind of the end of the match.
Yeah.
And we're running it back so soon that it doesn't feel like much came out of it.
He speared them both through the table and dragged Jay out because Bronson was legal man. Bronson tsunami Jay and the table in the corner fell over on Jimmy right as the 3 count happened, which was a great... I mean, you can't time that up, and it was a great moment just visually. But, yeah, it should have been more, I guess, explosive. I mean, you're putting two guys through a table, so I guess it is kind of explosive.
It's not that there weren't explosive spots. The match just kind of felt like there wasn't much of an impact.
Because they're following up
because there wasn't much of a
garbage
conclusion or advancement of anything.
No,
it just kind of felt like this could have been one of the other matches that was a main event of Raw.
Yes, it could have been a main event
and
of Raw.
And we're getting this match again on Raw.
But you notice we say that anytime the Bronsons are involved in a match, Braun and Bronson are involved in a match, we always just say this could have been the main event of Raw. And they main event every Raw.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, this one felt no different.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Aside from the fact that they could use some weapons.
Adding LA Knight as a special guest referee, obviously to progress the story with Jay, but just overall made the match just feel a little bit more entertaining.
I wonder what we're doing with LA and Jay. Are we going to get a... you can't do a Jey Uso heel turn.
They can do whatever they want. They'd be dumb to.
He's too
if
over
you are too scared to turn Cody Rhodes heel, Jey Uso should not be turned.
He's too over with the kids, and he's not a believable enough solo act to be a heel.
If you just
having an edge is fine.
Yeah.
But, like, him being a heel is not going to work.
No, probably not.
Just
especially with Jimmy coming back, not being on his side, so you immediately have Jimmy be opposite of him, which nobody wants. You've already got LA Knight, who is the edgy good guy. He's not a heel. He can do some more heelish tendencies.
Like,
not
ultimately,
really,
LA and Jay just need to work it out.
Yes. I don't disagree with that.
How they should do it, I know they had their match on Raw. Whatever.
Actually,
they need to have a match.
Until Interference, I thought it was one of the best matches I've watched in a long time on Raw.
I'm saying they need to have a match with no interference.
Yeah, just a straight up grudge
put them
match.
in a cage or something, and they beat respect into each other.
Yes, I agree with that. But the Usos lost, as we already said.
There's lots of stuff going on between Jimmy and Jay.
Yeah,
Jay's talking a lot like Roman.
And Jimmy
Even Cody had to go check on Jay for Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy wants him to be back to being good old Jey Uso, eating all over the place.
Jimmy Uso, like right now, is like literally what the idea of Jey Uso is supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is just yet again Jimmy doing something better than his brother, in my opinion.
He is the better brother.
He is.
Moving forward, best match of the night, by far. We had, for the vacant Women's World Championship, Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah, this was great.
Phenomenal.
Hulk still rules. That sign was up a lot.
Yeah, it was up a lot.
What about feet?
Feet with the yeet font. Yeah, that was a crazy sign.
This was great. Very, very... This, as opposed to their other two matches, felt a little more hard-hitting.
Yeah.
Whereas the others were a lot more technical. This was still technical, but you could tell they both knew something major was on the line.
Yeah, they had a lot of good back and forth, trading blows.
Stephanie pulled out a lot of very, very cool, like springboardy type
she doesn't
moves.
use a lot, yeah.
Which is good. You should bring out unique moves for matches like that.
Her dragon screws on Io.
Yes.
Nasty. Beautiful. I was like, dang, Io's knee got to be jacked up.
Wade Barrett said he wants a smooch from the devil during the devil's kiss.
He did say that. Who wants a smooch with the devil? And then I think somebody said something, or Michael Cole said something else on commentary, and then Wade Barrett just said, I think answering himself, wouldn't we all, or something like that. Oh, thank God Wade Barrett was back on commentary.
Yes.
Thank God.
We put up his poster.
Because he's back.
I hope there's not a bad glare on it.
Yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, he's back. Thank God. But yeah, this match was the best match of the week, in my opinion. And
definitely
it had the
this
big
was
match
the
feel.
Good part of the show.
Yes, this was the only reason that
like the bronze match was fine. This was good.
This match single-handedly made it to where you could not give the entire show an F. You would have to at least give it a D
and
or higher.
Stephanie's reaction to being champ felt
amazing,
so real,
so genuine.
Her with her dad,
amazing.
her having the bow of respect with Io.
Awesome.
That's what I love to see from a championship win, because so often the wrestlers get so caught up in still playing the character.
Yeah.
But you could tell this was just her. Like she said on Raw, this was her childhood dream.
Yep.
And she did it, and everybody was excited with her. Everybody was
cried
with her.
She thanked everyone.
Mm-hmm. She thanked her dad.
Yeah.
And
her
she was
role model.
Extremely thankful and proud.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that.
Yes. A legit, genuine, good-hearted moment. She needed it after not being featured for so long on TV. Obviously, you were building to this.
She's not even getting a defense before the crown jewel match.
Yeah,
probably.
I was honestly kind of thinking about it on Raw. If Naomi was still champ, we don't get this moment. I think Naomi would have beat Stephanie.
I think Naomi would have beat Stephanie initially.
Yes, and then later
they would have
on,
kept going, and then maybe
like
by Survivor Series.
Yeah,
Stephanie would have won the belt.
Getting this moment was awesome.
You would have gotten Naomi to retaining the Naomi
fighting
at Crown Jewel. Well, no, Naomi would have retained at Clash in Paris.
Yeah,
and then Stephanie might have still won at Wrestlepalooza.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't think of it. Well, Wrestlepalooza wasn't on the card or wasn't on their board.
No,
supposedly.
But they probably would have shooed that match in after.
Oh yeah.
Unless they wanted Naomi in the Crown Jewel match. But I'm sure they don't really.
You would put the belt on
the
Jade
men's,
at that
where
point.
there's a lot of story, I think the women's one is just a champion versus champion match.
Yes.
So I don't think it really matters who's going in it.
Agreed. But congrats to Stephanie.
Big congratulations.
You had the best match. You had the best moment. You had the best
Io
reaction.
didn't need the title win here.
No.
As we see on Raw, there's a lot going on with Io Sky.
Io's
I'm
about
down
to be a
just
tag
go ahead
team.
and cover it if you want. Just a quick
might as well
chunk
knock it
in
out.
the middle of
Knock it out.
Wrestlepalooza. We had Asuka in the back. She was talking crap to Stephanie Vaquer. You don't deserve the belt when Nikki Bella was there and Rhea was there congratulating her.
Nikki
the
butts
good guys
in.
walk up and then Rhea walks back. Rhea's done with Io.
Asuka's attitude.
Asuka's crap.
Yep.
they want to settle things later.
Asuka says nobody's ready for Asuka, and Rhea says, actually, I am. Let's go tonight, me and you.
Loved that. We haven't gotten much of Rhea in the ring lately.
Asuka accepts it, walks away, and Kairi tries to talk to Rhea. I think she actually says, I'm sorry to Rhea, and then gets yelled at. Yeah.
Then Asuka dogs on Io for not being able to retain the belt.
Io asks her to not do the match. And Asuka's like, I don't take advice from a loser.
And then Asuka walks away. Kairi's... And then Io's like, you need to talk to Asuka. And then she just gets yelled at and walks away. She falls to the ground and gets back up and walks
Io
away.
says, Asuka's the reason we're here. We have to listen to Asuka. She's brainwashed.
She's very brainwashed. Then we get Io asking Rhea to call off the match. Rhea's like, no, I'm going to beat the respect into her.
Yeah. And then she says something.
I got to do it.
She said something that set Io off because Io's like Asuka's family.
She was like, you need to be careful around Asuka. She's like, I can trust Asuka.
Can I trust you?
Can I trust you? Yeah.
In retrospect, just because we know how it ends, that was not... There was no need for that moment. But
so then you get Rhea versus Asuka. They got the main event Raw, which I think was very
great. Cool. Yes, it wasn't LA Knight and Jey Uso.
I also feel like Rhea definitely had the biggest pop too, just because she hasn't been on TV as much.
Probably.
People love Rhea.
Yes.
Great to see her in the main event again.
Yes.
Great to see her wrestling.
Great to see her wrestle again. It's been a minute.
She's been a big behind the backstage character for a while.
Just talking to Io.
They have their match. It's a fine match. Kairi goes to get involved once and can't really pull the trigger.
She can't pull the trigger.
And then she goes to get involved again, and she does.
Yeah.
She tries to hit Rhea.
And Rhea
stops her.
Yeah.
Asuka goes for the Empress Impact. Misses, hits Kairi. Rhea rolls her up. And then after the match, Rhea gets misted. And then Asuka actually does get Kairi to beat the crap out of Rhea Ripley.
Kairi starts wailing on her.
She's like, she held back, and then she just lets it all out. And then Io comes out. And Asuka
begs for
Asuka
to stop. They hug. Asuka starts crying, fake crying. And then this mean spinning back fist drops her.
And Kairi beats her up too.
Yes.
Very shocking. Very, very shocking to see Kairi Sane make the turn.
Yes.
Cool to see the turn go ahead and happen on a Raw like that.
Yes and no.
Happy it didn't happen during the Stephanie Vaquer match.
Absolutely. I will say though, I'm not excited because we both said
I don't want Kairi Sane to be a heel.
Yeah.
But at least it's like in this weird, twisted,
where
Kairi
she's
Sane
just has to listen to Asuka.
Yeah, like brainwashed, essentially. And also, it's not just like Kabuki Warriors are bad.
Yeah. Now. Side note, when Rhea tried to get up,
Rhea was completely
she
covered
literally
in
like
the
Mr. Iguana.
Yeah.
Looked just like Mr.
Completely covered. This is the first time I've been fully convinced that somebody with the mist on them like genuinely couldn't see.
Yeah. Like she was literally head to toe green. Or at least to her waist.
Pure so her and Io both got dropped. I think it's obvious they'll do the tag match at Perth.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have... I don't know why I was like, Rhea's going to fight for the belt. I forgot about the crown jewel shot.
I didn't think they were going to do the thing for the ring again. I really didn't.
Yeah. It was up in the air.
Yeah.
But... They are. So I'm fine with them doing the tag match. I hope Rhea and Io win. I want to see Rhea and Io go on a little bit of a tag run because I don't think either of them are really getting the world title anytime soon.
They don't need to be involved in the world. You need to save... Obviously, Io's who Stephanie beat. So
one of those two will probably be the challenger at Mania. So
yeah, you need to save Rhea for another big moment for Stephanie to solidify herself over Rhea. Or if you want to give Rhea the belt, give Rhea the belt. Putting them in a tag team helps keep them... You'll have a lot of fans that are like, oh, why are they not the champion? Or why is Rhea not your champ? Or why is Rhea not challenging for your championship? Putting them in a tag team story takes them completely out the picture.
I might be wrong, but no, Rhea has won the tag titles. I think she won them with Nikki ASH.
Wow. Yeah. On the other side of the coin, though, Stephanie Vaquer is going to be in the crown jewel match
against the winner of Tiffany versus Nia versus Jade on SmackDown.
Woohoo! Yay! So excited. I don't see where you don't have Tiffy come out of that match, but
I mean, you could let either of the faces pin Jade. Honestly, not Jade, Nia. Nia's getting pinned.
Yes,
by either Jade or Tiffany. It will be disappointing to see if they really have Tiffany's title run end on her not even getting pinned.
Yeah, but the thing is, just looking at it from a mindset of what you're leading into with Crown Jewel, Tiffany gives you the best match against Stephanie.
And
Jay does not.
And you don't want Stephanie to lose.
No.
And you don't want to crown a new champion for them to lose to Stephanie.
No.
Unless it was like Nia, but you don't.
Nia
should not be the women's champ here. Nia should not ever be the winner of this triple threat. Not that she can't be a women's champ, but this is not the time.
It's not the time. No, not the time to pull the trigger on that. But yeah, so we've got those two matches. Well, we haven't announced the Io Sky match and Bria match, but those matches most likely on Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel's already pretty much like kind of filled
booked out.
We're gonna have that AJ match, the
Cena,
two Crown Jewel
Cody,
title
Seth,
matches, and there will probably be one other thing. Depending on how Dom Rusev goes on Raw, I don't even think it's going to main event, so I think there's going to be a screwy finish.
Yeah.
Because they announced the Usos match, so that'll probably main event. So maybe Dom AJ. I don't really currently know what else could get a spot on the show.
We'll find out in the next couple weeks. They'll shove something in the last spot. I mean, they're going to have 5 matches.
Sami Zayn match.
You could do that.
You kind of got to put Bronson Reed on the card. He missed the last Australian show.
Yeah, he should be there. Absolutely.
You'll probably get a Grayson Waller effect.
Probably. Or just
I think he should get a match.
New Day and Grayson Waller versus somebody. Versus Penta.
At least on like a Raw or something. Just stack it.
Yeah.
Give him a match. Let it be a 7-match show like Evolution was.
Maybe.
Do the Crown Jewel Battle Royal. To get a challenger for one of the world titles at Survivor Series.
Maybe. Grayson Waller ain't winning it.
No, but it can give him a spot on the card. You let him be like Final Four by some odd chance.
Going back to Wrestlepalooza, because we still got to get through this catastrophe of a pay-per-view here. We had what probably everyone was most excited for.
Except us.
Seth and Becky versus AJ Lee and CM Punk.
Garbage! Dude, this match gets 5 big dooms.
Yeah.
Yikes. It's not that AJ couldn't do stuff in the ring. It's not anybody's technical skill in the ring. This was just one of the worst formatted matches I've ever seen. You let the first... I'm sorry I keep doing this show. Just complaining.
No, there's plenty to complain about.
You let the first half of the entire match
just
be centered around a hot tag that just can't happen.
Yep.
Punk trying to tag AJ. Punk trying to tag AJ. The second he tags AJ, it doesn't matter who's legal.
Nope.
Punk could pin Seth and the ref would count.
And they're counting, and
AJ could pin Becky and the ref would count. No tags mattered. The ref would not kick anybody out of the ring.
Nope.
That was so stupid. That's got to be the worst, like, refereeing, theoretically, absolutely. In a match. That is so terrible.
Don't present me with a match. And this goes back to, like, that... I don't remember who it was, but there was a tag match a long time ago on, I think, SmackDown. Someone wasn't holding the rope for the tag in, that white rope. And they made a whole storyline about it. But you watch any other tag match, and none of them are ever holding the rope.
AJ Lee was halfway across the ring.
Okay. Don't try to sell me that you are this match, the whole, like you said, first half. We got to tag in AJ Lee. We got to tag in AJ Lee. We can't get it done. We can't get it done. You've made such a big deal about the tag. Don't just throw it away. AJ Lee and Becky should have been one-on-one for a while at that point. Seth and Punk did your job. Go lay down. Go sit. You ain't got to stand on the ring apron. Go sit on the steps or something. Eat a bag of popcorn together. Do something. It's so stupid. I understand wrestling is wrestling. It's not like I'm complaining about the refs in an NFL game, or I'm complaining about the refs in an NBA game, where, you know, their calls actually have a major
referee discretion.
Yes. But it's still a part of the match. It's still a part of the show. It's a part of the illusion. It's a part of the magic.
If they were going to be allowed to do that, then AJ should have just gone into the ring early on, and it not mattered.
Especially at a point in time where like Punk did drop Seth and he's about to go for the tag, and Becky gets in and interferes to keep him from tagging in.
AJ just get in the ring
and drop Becky.
Who's gonna stop you?
So dumb, so horrible.
It's not that it's crazy that the match wasn't that like she wasn't ring rusty that much, or anything like that. It was just horrible formatting and terrible pacing.
Yeah.
So bad pacing. Like, this match was like watching a clock.
That's valid.
This match was like watching paint dry. Oh. Because you know the result.
You know what's going to happen.
Exactly how it's going to end, and it's just mind-numbingly boring. Watching CM Punk and AJ Lee hit each other's moves for 15 minutes while Seth and Becky just exist.
Yeah. And you have your big epic moment of you had where, well, again, nobody's getting thrown out. There's no illegal part in this match anymore. Becky and AJ Lee go in and start wailing on each other. Seth and Punk like separate them, and then they start wailing on each other, and then Becky and AJ just immediately start wailing on each other. Like that was supposed to be your big moment because that's what led right into the finish, and it was like the whole match was so, like you said, horribly paced and boring at times, or
I wouldn't even say at times.
You're just over. Like, I was over it from 10 minutes into the match, 5 minutes into the match. I was over it.
I was over it from the second you didn't let the match start with AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Of course you weren't going to do that, but like, come on.
And
nobody wants to see Seth Punk again right now when you could have AJ Lee in the ring.
And the sad part about it is everyone in the ring can wrestle.
Like, there was that cool table spot. Punk was holding Seth, and then Becky threw AJ into Punk or something, and the whole table went down. Like, that was like the only slightly cool thing that happened.
Yeah. I mean, I think Becky and Seth at one point picked both of them up to do GTSs to them. They got out of it. There was a couple like in stereo movements they tried to do.
What do you want me to get from that? What, like,
AJ,
they both did a super kick at the same time.
AJ Lee's return, even though she didn't even do anything, was 1,000 times more impressive than this.
Here's the crazy part. You let them win. Mm-hmm. AJ submit Becky.
Yep.
And then they aren't even on the next Raw.
Nope.
Seth and Becky are.
Yep.
Now, we'll talk about that too. I'm much more excited for what Seth is doing now.
Yeah.
Than what he was with Punk, but
I am and I'm not. We'll get to it because.
But like,
well, we can actually get to it right after this because it involves one of the members of the main event of this card, which
I have genuinely nothing to say about this match.
Yeah. I have something to say about what happened right before the match. Taker came out and told Stephanie McMahon, I'm inducting you into the Hall of Fame.
Freaking best
part, aside from Stephanie Vaquer and EO, that was the highlight of the night.
About to give Wrestler of the Week to freaking Undertaker.
About to give it to Stephanie McMahon. Yeah, congrats Stephanie McMahon for making it into the Hall of Fame. She deserves it, obviously.
Do you think she's the headliner?
I would think she is. Time will tell. I would make her the headliner personally, but
when's Batista going in the Hall of Fame?
When's a lot of people going in the Hall of Fame? Lex Luger. When's Lex Luger going in the Hall of Fame?
No, next they're sticking with people who do stuff for the company. Yeah. So next year is The Rock.
God.
Wait, did you just say Lex Luger?
Yeah.
He went in the Hall of Fame last year.
Did he go in last year?
Yes. There's a whole thing about Cody Rhodes showing up during the DDP yoga.
I don't even think I watched the Hall of Fame.
I didn't either, but
who was the headliner?
It was
because Paul was the year before.
Yeah, it was Triple H.
That's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah, me too.
Right there, that's why I didn't watch it.
Congrats,
Lex. Forgot you made it into the Hall of Fame, bud. But yeah, Stephanie's going to the Hall of Fame. Cody Rhodes fought Drew McIntyre. This match had very little build. You had...
I think it was Triple H. I can't really remember.
Oh, God. Cody Rhodes and Drew had a contract signing on SmackDown. Okay, Cody cut some promo about how 15 years ago or something they won the tag titles, And then he said a line.
How many times are they going to bring that up?
He said a line that really got under my skin because he said, Drew, at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's not your story. It's not my story. It's their story. You literally got yourself over finishing your story, which was your father's story.
I gotta
finish the roads, win the belt for the roads. Shut up, Cody. Enough of your talk. I'm tired of him talking. I'm tired of him wrestling. I'm tired of everything. This match sucked. The women should have main evented.
This match was a SmackDown opener.
Horrible show. I feel bad because Drew McIntyre deserves so much better.
Stupid ref was stopping Drew from winning the match. This is Wrestlepalooza. My hope was that they've disappointed me so much so far. Maybe they will, for some reason, decide to pull the trigger and give Drew the world championship because Cody's got to go film more Street Fighter.
That'd be nice.
Nope.
Cody stumbled around for like the first 5 minutes.
Cody was,
I think he got whiplash or something because they never mentioned it again or he never did it again in the match. I was like,
didn't build to anything. Stupid. He just like was going for Cody Cutter and fell.
Yeah, but Drew on the outside was going to attack Cody. The ref stopped him, and even Wade Barrett was like, "Ref, why are you stopping him? He can do what he wants." And then Cody won.
Don't do it. Why can't I do it? Because we need to make money off of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. Cody retained. Drew deserved better.
I don't think we're even running it back.
The fans deserved better in terms of Wrestlepalooza as a whole. This show sucked. This show was a Saturday night main event with a banger of a female title match. That's it.
So Drew can pin Randy off of one Claymore. But he can't pin scrawny little Cody Runnels off of a Claymore?
No.
Really?
Absolutely. Cody Rhodes. You can't beat the man. He may be the longest reigning champion ever because no one can beat him.
I will say,
if Cena had not been retiring, Cody would have never lost the belt.
Say all you want about Super Cena
Beast
or this or that. Cody Rhodes has more plot armor than any wrestler ever.
I won't disagree with
you. Cody Rhodes is like if they casted Batman to be like a little kid. Like, so unbelievable the things he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like...
He's Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes is an IC champion at best.
Hey. Somewhere along the way, he convinced thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people to cheer for him. Good on him.
No, he didn't convince anyone.
Because
if you watch whatever his last show was on AEW, it was...
No, it doesn't matter.
Boo. And then he comes out on WrestleMania.
He comes out on Mania, and he's the greatest. He's the freaking prodigal son come back to WWE.
Oh my God! The former Intercontinental Champion, who should never be more than that. Stardust is back. Let's go,
Rhodes, dude. I don't know. I'm over the Cody Rhodes stuff. Beyond over it. This pay-per-view sucked. I'm beyond upset. I paid.
This man has beaten Roman Reigns. This man has beaten John Cena. This man has beaten Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre,
AJ in France,
Seth Rollins, AJ Styles
in France.
Who? What? Why? Dude, he sucked so bad that he gave up on being Cody Rhodes and had to become Stardust.
I mean, I think they probably made him become
Stardust. I'm talking kayfabe. He was like, I can't do it anymore for you, Goldust. You need a better partner.
All right,
we need a better QB1.
Yeah, well, we're possibly getting one. Let's get into this build to Crown Jewel Perth. We had the opening segment of Raw. Cody Rhodes came out to start the show. Fans cheered for him. They still have the wool over their eyes, I guess. Whatever. He starts... Wait, he's wearing his ring that he won at Crown Jewel last year where he shouldn't have beat Gunther, but he did. And he's like, I've got 9 other fingers that need a ring.
I'm going to be around for 9 more Crown Jewels.
So at Crown Jewel Perth,
I'm going to be champion going into all 9 Crown Jewels.
It's undisputed champion versus your world heavyweight.
Burn it down.
Seth comes out with
Thank God. He's coming out with his group, not Becky Lynch.
No Becky Lynch.
No CM Punk related here, because this is WWE yet again. We're sorry we did that to you.
Yeah.
Here's Seth Rollins being Seth Rollins again. And he goes and bees Seth Rollins again.
Seth Rollins, yeah.
Because he had to pop off on the mic.
He,
I know what all these people think of me. I can read it.
I can read people.
I know what, I think he says CM Punk, right?
Yeah, I know what CM Punk thinks of me. I know what
Cody,
the fans,
what do you think
everyone
of
backstage.
Me? And I know I crapped on Cody Rhodes literally 30 seconds ago. I liked Cody's responses to Seth.
Yeah.
I know what I'm supposed to think of you. Because this is pro wrestling. This is sports entertainment. I'm supposed to come out here and berate you for our match coming up. But I don't know how to feel about you.
Well, I have to thank you.
Yeah.
You gave me my match at Mania when no one else would. You were my shield at WrestleMania 40, and you made me realize that Hell in a Cell how I had to push through and become, whatever.
But you've also made this decision with Paul Heyman.
You've made a couple questionable decisions, and I'm looking at one, Mr. Heyman.
Because they got a lot of history.
They do.
That was some of the very few things that I liked more about Cody's stuff with Roman was Cody's stuff with Paul.
Yeah.
But like these two people, since Cody Rhodes has come back, are so deeply rooted into each other's lore. Yes. They have been best friends. They have been worst enemies.
Yes.
And I think this is honestly the most realistic thing that Cody Rhodes really doesn't know how to feel with Seth. Because he's not interacted with Division. Yeah. Division's done nothing wrong to him.
Yeah.
Personally. He said he had Becky on his pod the other day.
Yeah, your lovely wife.
He does not know how to feel about Seth. And I actually really like that from a story point. I like that he wasn't just like, well, Seth, thanks for everything you did for me, but now you're with Division and y'all are bad guys.
Well, I'm with you. I can respect what he said in the beginning, and I like that he actually credited Seth with being the sole reason he became champion.
Seth was the
MVP.
Spine of that build.
Yes.
The highs were The Rock. The spine of it was Seth freaking Rollins, who shouldn't have even been
involved. But it's all right. He made
while
that
also having a simultaneous feud with Drew McIntyre.
Yes. Gold. You can't tell me Seth Rollins ain't right now the best one out there.
Seth Rollins
Roman and Randy Orton.
Seth Rollins is the best in the company right now. No matter how much I can crap on stuff they've been doing with him with Punk, Seth Rollins is that guy.
Oh, he's that dude. There's no doubt. And Cody said it. He said, every time you walk out, you're not just one of the best in the world.
You can be the best.
And he can. Time and time again, Seth Rollins has been the best.
And I loved Seth's reactions to Cody. With you constantly call yourself the quarterback.
Yeah.
So what is it, Cody? Am I not good enough? Or do you just think you're that much better than me?
Yeah.
And then we get a good Cody Rhodes response. I got only 2 questions for you. Out of our 3 matches,
they're all singles matches.
Nobody's gotten involved.
Interference.
Will that be the same this time? And out of all 3 of our matches, how many of you won? That was a good segment. That was an apology segment. We're sorry for the garbage we gave you with Cody and Drew. We're sorry for the crap we gave you with Seth and Punk. Here you go. Here's running back Cody's best thing that he's done since he came back.
But we did skim over what Seth said. He said Seth is treating this match at Crown Jewel as do or die. He is, in his mind, leading the future of the WWE.
So many times, the Vision's introduction has just been Paul Heyman. This is the future. This is the Tribal Thief. And this is Seth Rollins.
Yes.
But this time it was like, you don't see what I'm building here.
Yeah.
I am the catalyst. I am what's pushing the future forward. This is my vision for what's best for the industry. And Cody, you can be my
quarterback. Can't be QB1.
Thank you, Seth. Almost like all the time I've been saying Paul shouldn't be the one talking for the vision. It should be Seth Rollins because this is Seth Rollins' vision.
Yes.
Holy crap, dude. Monday Night Raw is so much better than anything else they can do.
Yeah.
Sorry to knock stuff over.
The best thing they got. Yes, this promo, I don't know if you necessarily get another promo, but this promo can be the perfect setup for that match. You don't even.
This has me interested in a Crown Jewel Championship match. Now, I will be extremely disappointed if Cody Rhodes loses. That is 100% the wrong decision.
If Cody
Rhodes wins,
I was about to say,
that's 100% the wrong decision.
If they let Cody Rhodes beat Seth Rollins just after this promo, blow up the division. Send Braun and Bronson somewhere else. Send Paul somewhere else. Send the NXT program somewhere else. Because Seth Rollins, everything he's been building, everything he stands for, everything his faction stands for will literally mean nothing if you fall back on this, oh my God, Cody Rhodes has to win every match he's in. Just leave it. We'll fix it after the show. It's just the plot armor. I don't know if Seth Rollins can crack it because he hasn't cracked it the first 3 times they fought.
Hey, but it's been years.
It has been. And I pray
And Seth this Rollins is how, if they're going to put Cody Rhodes into whatever the Vision storyline is with Survivor Series going on, this Seth needs to win.
Yeah, and they also had one more Seth segment backstage. He's in the locker room. He was wearing the watch Cody gave him at Mania 40 for thanking him for helping him being his Shield. Becky is rambling
about everything under the sun, and I loved how Seth was just sitting
the entire time,
staring at the watch.
Staring at the watch. Becky starts with, "How dare Cody Rhodes? How dare him call me a lovely wife? He doesn't get to call me lovely. I'm the greatest woman of all time. It's not just me saying it." She does her whole spiel
in his ear, and he's just
saying it.
And then this is like what is the Vision's version of Seth Rollins. This is what it should have been.
Yeah,
you had your jokey joker Seth Rollins. That should have been dead, and then he came back for the CM Punk feud. Yeah. I don't think we should be seeing that version of Seth Rollins now. This version, this serious, driven one.
Yeah,
this is Seth Rollins who has a vision.
He has a vision. He needs,
and this is Seth Rollins who is constantly contemplating and thinking,
conniving,
and truly always
style.
having a plan B.
Yeah, architect style. Absolutely. He's a visionary.
No, he's not architect style, because architect had people above him.
True.
Leading him.
True.
This is
the visionary. It's what he needs to be.
The architect designs something, builds something. This is the Seth Rollins that the architect built.
Yeah, I agree. And he needs to stay that way. They don't need to book him losing. He needs to beat Cody
He is
Rhodes.
the world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
He needs to make this belt more important than the WWE championship.
In my opinion, it already is.
I think so too. But like this is the prize.
Yeah.
He is the guy.
The belt.
He is the QB.
It's on your flagship show.
Forced his way to that spot. Mm-hmm. And Cody Rhodes is going to try to keep his spot. Seth Rollins needs to prevail. And I know they love to give the faces the win at War Games. Whoever the hodgepodge crap team ends up being against the Vision needs to lose.
Absolutely. Well, they let the Bloodline win. Bloodline weren't faces. They were heels.
Yeah, but that was the first one.
Yeah. I'm just saying. It's not like the faces always win. I
said love history. To. And the women have never had... on the main roster, the women have never had the heels win.
Well, it was
I don't even
control for like 4 matches.
What the heck are you going to do for women's War Games this year?
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, it's going to be
got a while. It's going to be it's going to be put together, hodgepodge.
We had Io, Nikki,
Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie versus Damage Control and Kabukis.
I don't know.
Put Bailey back with Damage Control.
Speaking of Bailey, we had crazy Bailey.
I didn't mean to even call him Damage Control.
No.
I meant to say Judgment Day.
I knew what you meant.
But put Bailey back with the Kabukis and make him Damage Control.
Crazy Bailey. Full on in full effect last night.
Oh, yeah.
She runs into Lyra backstage. Lyra tries to apologize for barging into her dressing room last week, and Bailey says, "Oh, you're joking. I didn't call you an idiot. You're making fun of me. Look, I want you to be in my corner tonight."
I don't know what you're doing, but I like it. Let's go.
Yeah, I want you to be in my corner tonight. I know I'll feed off your energy. I want to impress you, so I'll be good in the ring. Will you please be in my corner? And Lyra was like, "So you're not mad?" "No, why would I be mad?" "Okay, we're supposed to stay away from each other, but if this will make you happy...
We're supposed to stay away from each other.
And if this will make you the best you, I'll be in your corner." Bailey says, "Yeah, no takesy backsies." Starts slapping her hands, runs away. Bailey comes out. Lyra's with her. She's happy. She's cool.
Bailey's doing her little thing.
Bailey's hyped. Has the match with Roxanne.
And towards the end, she just snaps.
She sees Raquel start beating down... Or Lyra and Raquel get into it, and then Roxanne interferes and drops Lyra. And Bailey sees it, starts grabbing her head. "Oh, I gotta calm down." Goes crazy. Destroys Roxanne. Lyra gets in the ring.
Hugs her, and Bailey just shoves her to the ground. "You think you can touch me, you idiot?" Stay out of it.
I love it. Best thing they've done with Bailey.
You know what I really wish they would have done? I wish she would have left the ring and been mad and out of nowhere, like, shook her head and started hugging the fans.
Oh, yeah, that would have been hype. Yeah, crazy Bailey. I'm here for it. This was awesome.
This is exactly what it needed to be.
Absolutely. We also had the New Day and Big G versus...
Should have been
Penta
versus
and the
Penta and the
Viking
War Raiders. Should have been Viking rules.
Should have
the
been.
best match type in the company.
Should have been.
It was a fun match.
Yeah, it was fun.
Penta hit an avalanche Mexican Destroyer on Waller
Sick.
to win.
It was sick.
I've said this every time they've had a match. I hope this is the end.
Yeah.
This seems like it should be the end.
It won't be.
And for winning the 6-man match, you should give the War Raiders a tag team title match. Speaking of the tag team titles, JD McDonough, after Finn denied helping Dom with
While
Rusev
playing
issue,
2K on his Switch 2, he was busy.
Dom sneakily says, JD, come here.
JD,
And Finn just doesn't notice.
Yeah. Will you help me, man?
Roxanne and Raquel pretty much have to convince JD to...
Roxanne does.
Roxanne-
Raquel literally just goes,
They have to convince JD to do it for the Judgment Day. How does this help the Judgment Day?
it doesn't. JD says, fine, but I'm not doing it for you, Dom. Judgment Day. Dom's like, okay, for the Judgment Day, yeah. And then JD's like, all right, so I'll back you up tonight. Dom's like, no, it's official. You versus Rusev tonight. We got this in the bag. Hats off JD McDonough. This man, sick and tired of the hate. I'm sick and tired of everyone talking about his big head. Let me tell you something. This man
Should not be able to go with Rusev.
he should not.
Rusev.
And you know what's even better? Rusev versus JD on Monday Night Raw. If that had been how the Cena match played out, the Cena match would have been perfectly fine. But instead, Rusev killed this man for like 10 minutes straight. JD got one chop in for like 5 minutes of the match.
And
that
out of
was
nowhere.
Rusev's killing him. And out of
JD just
nowhere,
pops off.
goes in, hitting moonsaults, dropping Rusev. Finally, Rusev has
Dude,
enough.
JD McDonough's got that
Beast.
dog in him,
Beast,
dude.
I love JD. What a monster. Rusev finally snaps, hits him with a Machka kick, puts him in an accolade.
JD taps.
JD taps,
And
he
he
doesn't
keeps
let
it
go.
in.
Yeah.
Dom wouldn't go help him.
Petrified. Would not
Finn
go help
had to
him.
run out there and save JD.
And then
And
Finn
Finn was
starts
like, you
yelling
were
at
supposed to
Dom.
help him. He was like, I was helping him. No, you weren't.
And JD's like, stop arguing while he's getting carried back up the walkway. Obviously, the cracks continue to form in Judgment Day, but shout out JD McDonough putting on
Irish
a banger
ace.
for no reason with Rusev.
Can we get the tag titles off of them and let them both just be singles guys?
I agree. Not going to happen, but I agree. But also in this match, you had the fans cheering JD because Rusev's the heel.
Because the fans, and anytime the fans see JD, they
realize
have so much
Bro can
respect
wrestle.
for him after, like, the JD stock went so high after the one Viking Raider match.
Yeah.
That plus every time they see him, they're like, holy crap, this is the best wrestler on the card.
Pretty much.
It's just like, the fans like them. The fans like Finn and JD as a team. The fans loved it when they fought the New Day. Let Finn and JD, if you're going to have these tag titles on them,
Yeah.
let them defend them.
I agree. So, we had also the AJ, which we kind of already talked about. AJ and Dragon Lee.
Well, there's
talking to
the
Adam
Los
Pearce about
Americanos,
Los Americanos.
super AI generated video.
Oh, yeah, the vignette was sick.
It's so funny.
Nature is healing as El Grande furthers himself in the WWE.
I've seen people complain about the fact, WWE's using AI. WWE's using AI. It's so clearly intentionally supposed to like be bad AI because breaking kayfabe, the Grandes don't go back more than a couple months.
It's all right. They go back
But,
way through history.
Like
They
the
were-
crappy AI is such a funny way to just act like they've always been there.
Everyone thought they were gone. Ancient relics, but now they have reemerged. Los Americanos.
Can we get a name drop for the other two?
Don't need it.
The
don't
group's
need
Los Americanos.
Yeah.
The two need to be Dos Americanos.
Oh, that'd be cool. That would be
And
cool.
the one could be El Americano and the other could be Grande Americano.
So bad. Also, random shout
Or
out.
one could just be L and the other could be Grande.
That'd be sick. One random shout out. Maxine Dupree was asking Adam Pearce for
What?
spot on the
Just asking for any match, and he was like, "I can't give you a match."
I've been
right
training
now.
my tail off, blood, sweat, and tears.
And Adam Pearce was pretty much just politely like,
I don't have anything for you.
I'm not booking you.
But we'll see what we can do in a couple weeks or whatever. Like, it was something.
Well, you know who's always sitting in catering every week?
Ivy Nile, my goat, put
They-
her out
long
there.
history. Their feud is like Seth Cody.
Put them out there. What else? You just making them eat catering for no reason. Let them have a match.
Other thing we got hit is late in the show to be hitting it, but Carmelo Hayes versus Sami Zayn. Miz was on commentary the whole night.
Because Corey Graves got dropped by
He's
Brock.
been a sub-in commentator a few times before. Loved it. Great match.
Yes.
I knew Carmelo wasn't winning because he was just a
Yeah.
second or third, however you want to consider it, challenger. But really fun match.
Yeah.
The ending, I've definitely complained on this pod about Sami Zayn never ending matches with the Blue Thunder Bomb.
And he finally did it.
Because it's so much cooler than the
Haluva
kick.
kick. Absolutely.
So happy to see the match end with the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Yes.
Let's have this happen more frequently, just like they're doing with Penta and the Mexican Destroyer. He was using the Penta driver. It wasn't getting that much pop, and he was using it in every match. Mexican Destroyer, and he's done it a different way every time he's into the match.
Yeah.
This was a Haluva kick without him in the corner.
Yeah. It was almost more like
To
a big
catch
boot in anything.
yes, but I'm going
Yes.
to call it a Haluva kick because it was Sammy
that's what it
running from
was.
the corner. To catch him into the Blue Thunder Bomb. That's sick.
Yes. Swapping the signature for the finisher and doing it that way.
Wonder
every
whose
time.
idea that was.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the match. I liked Miz on commentary.
I like Miz not getting involved.
Yeah. Well, he says,
And
Melo
they
asked
also
me
said,
not to get involved.
we do have a...
Number one
I've gotten us a
contenders
number one
for the
contender
tag
spot.
titles. Yep.
But,
And I like Melo's on top for a decent amount of the match. And as soon as Sammy hits the switch, Miz is just like, you can't let Sami Zayn do that. You got to stay on top of him, Melo. Sami Zayn is that guy. He's going to always fight back.
yeah, I really liked Miz on commentary for this match.
He gives you the insight of the guy that still gets in the ring and does it every week. Not that Corey Graves doesn't
and
have
who
the
has ring
insight or
experience
anything
with
like that.
literally everybody in the company.
Yes. He's wrestled everybody at this point.
But,
for the most part.
as far as the U.S. title goes, Carmelo Hayes probably won't challenge for it again soon. No. Who would you like to see the next person that accepts the open challenge be?
Santos Escobar.
I'm going to go with, where is he at? Shinsuke Nakamura.
That'd be hype.
Where is he?
Where is Shinsuke? It's been a minute.
But tag team stuff. Melo don't miss have their tag title shot.
Tag division's dead.
Dawkins and
it's not their fault.
Ford
Montez
are being twiddled around by Bo
I'm
Dallas.
so over it. Not Aldis, by Bo Dallas. Oh, did you say Bo Dallas? I thought you said Nick
it's Bo
Aldis.
Dallas. Okay.
So bad.
I told you before I was wanting to talk about this to you. What happened to the SmackDown tag team division?
They stopped getting TV time.
The SmackDown tag division this week was delegated to putting the Brawns over, who aren't part of SmackDown.
Yep.
And being ESPN advertisements
Horrible.
with R-Truth.
Love R-Truth. Horrible.
You have DIY,
Motor City Machine
you have
Guns.
Motor City Machine Guns,
Los Garzas.
you have Los Garza, and you have Axiom sitting on the shelf. Fraxium sitting on the shelf. We're not doing anything related because Fraxium had a match every week since SummerSlam. Yep. They made it such a big deal that the tag team division got their ladder match on SummerSlam because of how much great work they've been doing. And now
because
they're
of how
not
chaotic
booking,
the division
and now
was.
they're not booking them at all.
Well, that's the thing. The whole point of the ladder match wasn't even good job tag division. You deserve a ladder match. It was that because of how good they were. But story wise, this division is so chaotic. I'm gonna get my
and
thumb
now this
on
division
them.
doesn't even care about each other.
It's just Montez and Dawkins versus
Los
Bo
Garza
Dallas.
aren't even heels. They were just having fun with R-Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth. So what if I don't have the app? What if I don't have a cable membership?
Why?
You took the best part of SmackDown.
You had Kit
and
Wilson on
ruined
the
it.
show. Just have him run the advertisement with R-Truth.
Yes.
Like, come on.
SmackDown, the only thing they had going right for them was the tag division.
And now they gave that up. The only thing they
For
have
the
going
US
right for them
title.
is the U.S. title.
Yep.
Men's U.S. title.
Not the women's.
Michin and B-Fab are fighting Kiana and Julia next week in a tag match.
Are they fighting them?
Next week in a tag match.
I swore she said, B-Fab, come with me. We need to talk about becoming #1 contenders for the tag titles.
So we need to talk about our match with Kiana James and Julia next week.
I totally missed that. I thought they were going to challenge Charlotte.
You thought we were getting something cool?
No.
No. No.
No, you're right. I don't know why.
Get denied, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to flip the switch. Send the Motor City Machine Guns to Monday Night Raw. Do a tag team division there. Because clearly you're not going to do anything.
Even if you send Motor City Machine Gun over there, you're not
going to do you're going to have Motor City Machine Guns. They're going to ignite a spark, beat the Judgment Day for the tag titles, and get the train rolling because this is... And there's not been an official trade back for Sammy. Sammy joined SmackDown and nobody joined Raw. So that can be your swap.
Cena went to Raw.
Cena's not signed to either brand. Cena's just
more
appearing on Raw for
like
3 more episodes.
Probably.
Like, that doesn't count. There's no... I think that is just 3 more.
Yeah.
And then
if you have 2 more matches.
Then he has a Saturday Night's Main Event and
the AJ match.
Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, they're doing him at... He wasn't even supposed to be at that show.
Yeah.
So you're going to get one less Raw.
Yeah. I told you he'd be on Crown Jewel. I told you. I knew it was
He wasn't supposed to be.
Triple H realized how bad they screwed up with Brock stuff and said, hey.
Or he was originally supposed to be, and then they moved him to be on Wrestlepalooza, and they were like, we're going to have to put him on both.
Moved him to Wrestlepalooza for what? For the worst pay-per-view of the year?
Yeah.
Congrats, WWE. Good decision. Yeah. Horrible. That pay-per-view sucked. Ruined my whole mood in terms of wrestling. Which, like you said, Raw was better. Raw was better than the entire show.
Yeah, people probably bought the ESPN subscription, watched that, and then canceled it.
All right, I understand. You're trying to get money, and, it's a business, whatever. If I'm ESPN, one, because you had to run 4 mini ads inside of SmackDown and explain to people how to watch this show, you have the ability to broadcast it on the ESPN actual cable channel. This pay-per-view, with how bad it was, should have been on regular ESPN. To get eyes on it from people who aren't wrestling fans, give wrestling fans the ability to watch it without having to work. They want the money. They want the money.
Yes.
But,
I know, but
that's what I would have done. I would have put this on just general ESPN. That way...
I wish they were sticking with Peacock so bad.
Oh, I agree. 100%.
Because now it's even
I watch
worse.
ESPN every day.
Because Peacock's still where all the backlog stuff is.
Yep.
And it's not moving off of there. And NXT pay-per-views are still happening there. And you're still going to be able to watch Saturday Night Main Event on there and on normal TV.
Yeah.
Then you got YouTube's where the AAA stuff is.
Yep.
You got USA, which is where SmackDown is.
Cable.
You got CW, which is where NXT is, which isn't on all cable.
Yeah.
And then you got ESPN, which is where pay-per-view is, and Netflix which is where Raw is. That's awful.
Yeah.
How are people supposed to keep up?
At a point in time, you won't be able to.
I can't. We have a show about this, and I can't.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to get to the point, not even just price-wise. You can't jump around to 50,000
SmackDown's going to move. SmackDown's going to go to freaking
a streaming service.
SmackDown's going to go to Hulu.
I'll tell you right now. If I'm Hulu, if I'm Amazon Prime, if I'm HBO, if I'm any of them, I wouldn't give you $1 to put SmackDown on my programming. SmackDown sucks.
I'm telling you right now, I hope one company... I know it's dumb for WWE wise. I hope one company just offers them a big enough sum of money to just put everything there.
I agree.
Just everything.
I mean, it's going to be a long time before that happens because
they sign these year
you have to sign multi-year deals.
These million different things.
They're throwing money at them. That's how it works.
Dude, I didn't even pay for ESPN yet. I don't know how I'm going to watch this stuff.
It's horrible. Oh, well, if the next one's like this one, may not need to watch it anymore at all.
Well, no, I'm going to be watching Crown Jewel. I'm actually slightly interested.
I'm very interested, but I'm
going to be watching them all. I just don't know how.
I just have a horrible feeling about how I'm going to feel after Crown Jewel.
Is there anything else big we need to hit?
No, I think we hit it. The pay-per-view sucked. I can say it a million times. You retain the title. Coming
now I'll
off
say this.
5 and 6 victory.
I think for the first time in a minute, Crown Jewel's actually going to be an interesting predictions. Because there will be stuff that could go either way. Cody, Seth.
I'm picking Cody.
I'm picking Seth.
Man, you'll probably be
the
one time Cody loses.
Well, our last interesting predictions was SummerSlam, but that's only interesting because we got
everything wrong. What did it come down to? It was
Solo Jacob.
Yeah, Solo Jacob. No.
Oh, wait, no. We both picked Jacob. It came down to Dom AJ?
Yes, it was AJ Dom. That's exactly what it was. Dom retained. Yeah, no, it'll be an interesting one, I'm assuming. I don't know. We'll see how the next couple weeks go with the build, what other match they add or matches that they add to the card. But we've got the two big ones, which will be the champions.
I can't wait to have Survivor Series and then just a break. Want a break from the ads?
Yeah, need Survivor Series to get here. But yeah, if you tuned into the glorified Saturday Night Main Event that was Wrestlepalooza, I'm sorry you watched it. If you ever don't feel like watching a pay-per-view
you can
again,
watch our show.
Watch our show. We'll break it all down for you. We'll let you know if it was good or bad. Yeah, lackluster. Beyond lackluster. Just horrible. Horrible pay-per-view. Shout out Stephanie Vaquer. You are the highlight of the night.
Yeah. So Wrestler of the Week.
Wrestler of the week, Stephanie Vaquer. Match of the week, EO Sky, Stephanie Vaquer.
Match of the week, I'll also go EO Stephanie. I would pick a different wrestler to vary it up. I'll go with
La Primera.
How do I not go with Stephanie Vaquer? I'm going with Stephanie Vaquer.
This was her moment.
Yeah.
When you look back, 5 years from now, and she's an 8-time champ or whatever, you're gonna be like, I still remember when she.
Like if I were to give it
on that
anybody
god-awful
else. Night. It'd probably either be like JD for showing out.
Absolutely.
Or Rhea for actually having a match. But
Rhea for having a match. La Primera, dude. What a beast.
Hey, Stephanie, what do you think about your match?
I love
Stephanie, what do you think about being champ?
The finger point happens every time, and I'm here for it.
Love it. It means so many things.
Truly. It's the ultimate answer to everything. All right. We've gone on for too long.
Quick housekeeping. No pod episode next week.
It will be
we will have a separate video, but we will not be filming a pod because of scheduling issues.
Traveling issues. Yes.
Yeah.
So, there will be an episode or a video out on Thursday at 11:30. Keep it a surprise as to what it is. But actual pod episode, we will take a break from the Monday Night Raw SmackDown reviews of next week. I'm sure we can cover it all in the next week by just.
If anything really crazy happens, I'll post on Instagram.
Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, we appreciate anyone who tuned in. Thank you for 300 subscribers.
Thank you.
We're continuing to build there. Social media stuff every day. Getting pod clips out there and just the regular stuff that we've been posting on social.
I'm still trying to increase pod clips. The problem is they just have an expiration date because wrestling becomes irrelevant after
wrestling. It's a hard schedule to keep up with, but.
Especially when you're having to pay for 60 streaming services.
That's true, too. But yeah, shout out Stephanie Vaquer because you were the only highlight coming out of Wrestlepalooza. Horrible pay-per-view. ESPN, go smack WWE in the back of the head and tell them to get
cancel your deal. Give them back to Peacock.
Yes, give it back to Peacock. Yeah, that's it. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll have a video next week. And then the pod will resume the following week. Still Thursdays at 11:30. Catch us on all the socials. Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio. I finally remembered it. Obviously, the main channel here on YouTube. And yeah.
Have a good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, whenever you're
watching. What a guy. We stole each other's lines this week. But yeah, thank you all. We'll see you next week. And then we'll be back to normal scheduling the week after.
The reign continues.
Thank you. Oh, La Primera.